Have you ever looked at a random shape and saw something completely different than your friend? What if I told you that these simple inkblots could reveal deep secrets about your mind? Welcome to the mysterious world of the Rorschach inkblot test. This test is also a great example of how symbols shape our understanding of the world. From ancient cave paintings to corporate logos, our brains are wired to find meaning in abstract images. This psychological test was developed by Hermann Rorschach in 1921. It consists of 10 inkblot cards, and participants are asked, "What do you see?" The answers are then analyzed by psychologists to uncover patterns in thought, personality, and emotions. But is this really a window to the unconscious mind, or just a controversial psychological illusion? Let's break it down. Let's see now. Meanings of each cards and possible responses for the Rorschach inkblot test. Imagine staring at a mysterious shape, ink spilled on paper. Yet, your mind begins to form something more. What do you see? Some see a bat, its wings stretching into the shadows. A creature of the night, a symbol of intuition, mystery, or fear. Or perhaps, something more sinister emerges. A demonic face, its gaze piercing through the ink. Does it awaken something buried in your subconscious, a fear, a memory, or something unspoken? And then, the details sharpen. Do you see the fragile remains of an insect's skeleton? A symbol of fragility, decay, or transformation. Card1 is a bat, a demon, an insect. 3 minds, 3 perceptions, 1 image. But the real question is, what does it say about you? The ink forms to figures. Are they simply looking at each other? Or is there something deeper in their gaze? For some, it's a moment of connection, an interaction, a reflection of social bonds. But look closer, does it appear more unsettling? Do you see something torn open, exposed internal organs, revealing vulnerability and pain? Or perhaps, the shadows twist into something else entirely, a creature, waiting, ready to strike. A symbol of fear, of defense, of something unknown hiding within the ink. A new shape emerges from the ink. What do you see? For some, it's a handshake, a sign of unity, trust, and mutual understanding. A simple gesture that speaks volumes about relationships and human connection. But for others, the same shape takes on a different meaning: an argument, a fight, a battle of wills. Is this an internal struggle, a past memory, or a fear of confrontation? Then, there are those who see something entirely different: the precision of a surgeon's hands, the sterile environment of an operation room. Does it evoke thoughts of healing or something more unsettling? This time, the ink feels heavier, larger, imposing. What is it? Some see strength, power contained within a massive frame. A bear, a gorilla, a protector standing tall. Sense of strength and protection. But for others, that same form becomes something else. A looming monster, a threat watching from the shadows, means perception of threat or fears. Or perhaps, it's not an animal or a monster at all, just a shadow, approaching ever closer. A representation of fear, anxiety, or the unknown. This one feels different, lighter, freer. What do you see? A butterfly takes shape, its wings open, a symbol of freedom, transformation, and new beginnings. Or is it something darker, a bat, a creature of the night? A symbol of mystery, intuition, and the unknown. But then, you see something else, 2 hands reaching for each other. A gesture of connection, of longing, of hope. This one feels textured, layered. Something is hidden within. What do you see? Some see an animal, a creature covered in thick fur. Something primal, instinctual, protective. Or does this shape reveal something else, a human body, an intimate form? Something personal, something vulnerable, sexual thoughts or identity issues. Then there are those who see a mask, a symbol of hidden emotions, unspoken truths. A face concealed beneath the surface, social roles or desire to hide emotions. A new image unfolds, familiar, yet distant. What do you see? Some see 2 children, eyes locked in quiet understanding. A moment of innocence, a memory of family and childhood. Or do you see her, a mother, a protector, a presence of warmth and guidance? Does she remind you of someone, or something more symbolic. For others, the image becomes something eerie and ethereal presence, a ghost from the past. Is it fear? Is it mystery? Or is it the unknown calling out to you? It looks like a ghost to me, fears of the unknown. This ink takes a different form. Do you see something familiar, or something strange? Two rabbits sit gently, mirroring one another. A reflection of kindness, companionship, and peace. Or perhaps your imagination takes over, revealing something more unusual, an animal that doesn't exist in nature, but thrives in your mind. And yet, for some, the image is not gentle, nor fantastical. It is chaos, disorder, a feeling of uncertainty, of something wild and untamed. A landscape unfolds, or is it something else? Your perception will decide. For some, it is peaceful, a deep, endless forest, an escape into nature and solitude. But for others, the figures are not trees, but people locked in struggle, caught in battle. Is this a moment of conflict, a fight that is yet to end? Then, there are those who see something different, someone reaching out, arms open. A call for help, or an invitation to connection. A final image, a burst of color, a blend of thoughts and emotions. What does your mind create? A butterfly, vibrant and full of life. A symbol of transformation, of freedom, of change on the horizon. Or do you see a spider, precise and patient, weaving a web of complexity and design? A builder, a strategist, a master of its world. And for some, the image does not take a known shape. It is something new, something yet to be discovered, a being of imagination, creativity, and possibility. The Rorschach test is still used today in clinical psychology, though it remains controversial. Some experts believe it's an insightful tool, while others argue it's too subjective to be scientific. The mind is a fascinating mystery, and tests like these help us explore its depths. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more psychology and mind-exploring content. And tell us in the comments, what did you see in these ink blots?